Yeah, yeah.
Hiya, Kadeja here.
And Taylor.
And this is the
Degrassi
Degrassi Authority.
Authority.
Woo! We are here right now to tell and talk to you about Triles.
We felt like this needed
It's bio.
own little bio by itself.
Even though it doesn't have a long history, we have a lot of feelings in our souls about it. So trials for us equals tribulations in every sense of the word.
It does. I feel like where Triles is right now, it's like growing on me, but it's not. Like, you know, it's like
I think it's becoming a norm.
Yeah. But it's still weird.
Yeah. I still don't like it.
I don't like that. I don't like that people are trying to make it seem like it was this long time coming. And I don't like that it's just like it doesn't seem to make sense to me. Still, it doesn't seem like it made sense all along.
Yeah,
it doesn't. Yeah, and it doesn't seem like it makes perfect sense just yet. But I think they're revealing little pieces of it to make it make more sense.
Yeah, they're trying to make it so that we're not upset about it, but we're still upset about it. Let's go through how Triles came to be Triles. Okay. So,
you want all the way back to the back?
No, just, it was a dark and stormy night.
Okay.
And Frankie was there, Winston was there, Miles and Tristan were there.
Was there, yes.
And, okay, so, Winston and Miles, they were asking, like, why Tristan was, like, in a funky mood or whatever, and he was like, and then they... No. Okay, what happened was they started talking about how Mr. Grant was sent away.
Yeah.
And then Tristan was like, what was wrong with Mr. Grant? Yeah, and Winston's like, he's creepy.
Yeah,
like,
he tried to, like, push up on Miles at one point.
Yeah. And Tristan just, like, runs outside into the rain.
Yeah.
And he's just standing there in a short sleeve t-shirt.
And you guys don't know.
You don't even know what's wrong. Oh my god, I can't handle it.
This is like right after the trial. Zoe's trial. This is like
fresh out of there. Yeah.
Trial, yeah.
And so Miles goes out and he's like, "Oh, sorry, we didn't mean to upset you and everything."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, it's okay. It was just a really hard time for me and stuff like that."
Yeah, it's still fresh. It's just, you know, crazy. And then they get closer and closer.
And then a tree falls, and they both go to the ground. And then Tristan's like, "If this were a movie, this would be the part where we kiss." And then they actually start to lean into each other. And we're like, what? Okay, no.
That doesn't make sense at all, but okay.
But they don't do it.
Yeah, Winston, I think, comes out and is like, "Guys, get inside, right?"
Yeah, tree just fell. You could have died. So they go inside
and they change.
Yeah,
into
new clothes.
Yes.
Tristan is now wearing something like a Miles jumpsuit or whatever.
His little like sweatshirt.
Yeah, and then so then it's just Miles and Tristan in the living room. Miles walks back in, and Tristan's like, "Oh yeah, did you get the lighter or whatever?" And he's like, "Maybe I did, maybe I didn't." Yeah. And Tristan's like feeling Miles up. They're having a little foreplay for some reason.
No, they're not. They were just playing.
No, it was like flirty foreplay. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a flirty foreplay because he's like feeling on him and whatnot.
But it wasn't like sexual.
No, it was definitely flirty. Because he's like feeling him up to try and get the lighter.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I get it now. I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, it wasn't just like a little reach into the pocket and pull the lighter out. It was like...
But I'm thinking, for some reason, you're like talking about they're like actually like groping each other.
No, I'm talking about Tristan. It was in a flirty manner.
Yes,
it was
I
in
understand.
A flirtatious manner.
I understand now.
Yes, and so that happened, and then... then like Miles like steps closer and closer. He's like, "What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do?" And then Tristan freaking lays down the worst threat. Nobody threatens this. Tristan literally says,
and I quote,
"If you come any closer, I'm gonna kiss you." That's not a threat, Tristan.
That was the flirtiest.
When has
anyone
ever threatened that? Like, and so, friggin' Miles, who was just head over heels for freaking Maya, like, crying into some ice cream.
A week ago.
Drying his tears. Like, in woes about it. It steps closer to Tristan, who was just an hour ago head over heels
talking about his teacher boyfriend
by this freaking Mr. Grant, and they kiss.
If this does not sound like a rebound relationship, I have no idea what does sound like a rebound relationship.
Apparently Miles is suddenly gay. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, but it just doesn't make sense for them to suddenly be head over heels and kissing each other. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
We have no problem with the relationship being between two guys. It's just the fact that it doesn't make sense.
It was
Degrassi writers, I am seriously convinced you guys are pulling plot lines out of a hat. I swear.
Running with them.
This is what's happening.
This came out of the woodwork for sure.
Somebody drew out of the hat that Tristan's not going to have parents. Like, come on.
Whoop. It came to be. As soon as it comes out of the hat, it comes to be.
Somebody drew out of the hat that they're going to kill Adam. That was not a well thought thing. That was pulled out of a friggin' fedora.
Cam died like a month ago, and we want to kill another person? I don't.
You're gonna kill two people that the Degrassi fandom loves, and just call it a day.
And where is this high school where kids are just dying every month?
A high school where some kids don't have parents. That's what's going on.
I don't feel like that ever happened. Like I don't remember that happening in high school. Like, these are supposed to be high school, like, problems.
Like, Degrassi's cursed.
It is. I don't feel like there's any high school. Like, okay, yeah, some of the high school problems are more extreme than others, but they're still relatable. Like, I have pregnant friends, or, like, friends that, like, might have been pregnant in high school, or are pregnant young, but my friends don't die every month.
Sorry guys if this looks a little funny. We had to switch cameras because my camera died. But yeah, we were saying that
as
we were talking about Triles, but we had kind of gone off on a tangent about what were you even tangenting about?
We were saying how it was stupid. I think that the threat that they said.
No, we were past that.
We were in the kissing part then, weren't we?
Yeah, but then we went on a tangent of something unrelated. But yeah.
I just remember talking about them kissing and how that was stupid.
We talked about the kissing, and then we went on a tangent about something, but I don't remember what the tangent of it was. You saw it, because I'm going to piece it together so that it makes sense. But, yes, so starting to kiss, and then suddenly they're a thing.
All of a sudden, this is a thing. Full-fledged, we're a boyfriend and boyfriend right now. So that's stupid. That's really stupid.
And so now, season 14, they're just a couple. Like they're over their broken hearts all of a sudden, and they are all into this relationship.
I feel like the first inkling we got of Triles, I didn't get this inkling, but a lot of people did. A lot of the Degrassi fans got a inkling of Triles happening in Paris, which I find awkward because from what I remember of the Paris episodes, Tristan tried it.
It was unrequited.
It was unrequited, and it was not unrequited because Miles didn't want the boys seeing him I don't want them to think I'm gay, even though he's gonna be like, oh well, I am gay, but I don't want them to think I'm gay. No, it's not that.
It was just because he wasn't gay.
Yeah, he was not feeling this dude, and all of a sudden,
rudely interrupted.
And then, so, yeah, he goes, and he's like, yeah, he's just not into dudes at this point. But he doesn't think he is.
Like, usually, I feel like most of the time when people realize that they're gay or bisexual, it's been like a long time coming before they admit it to themselves.
Yeah, I feel like there had to be a hinkling of some sort.
And they have an experience with somebody of the same sex, and then they're like, oh man, I think I caught the feelings.
Yeah.
So if anything, I feel like when they first kissed in Paris,
he would have felt something.
It would have made him be like, oh wow, I actually kind of enjoyed that.
And Miles is not the kind of guy that would just say like, oh. He wouldn't just say, oh, I'm not enjoying it just because he doesn't want other people to think that.
Because he doesn't care what other people think.
Exactly. If he thought that if he was feeling something for Tristan in Paris, he would have said, I felt something for Tristan in Paris.
Yeah, but he didn't.
But he didn't feel anything for him.
Not that we're the expert on how these things happen, but it just doesn't seem to add up.
This doesn't seem right at all.
Yeah, so I guess they want us to love them,
but I can't do it.
I can't. Not until I don't think they ever can come up with a reasonable explanation for why this is suddenly a thing. I don't see how they're going to dig themselves out of that hole. But I guess
I don't know. It just seems like such a rebound relationship to me. Like it doesn't
like the rebound of all rebounds.
Yeah, this is like
he's kissing the first person that he sees.
This is literally like I don't even know. Like I feel like if a rebound had a rebound, it would be this. This is the mother of all rebounds. Like this is the most obvious rebound. If it was a snake, it would have bit you.
Yeah.
It was right there. It's in your face. Rebound. But I feel like that's all we really have to say about Triles. So that was that. And this is this.
Yeah.
So, see ya.
Yeah. I like this right here.